Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, and KRNI, 1010 AM Mason City, Clear Lake. Hear local, national, and international news and information programming online and find news stories, podcasts, program schedules, and more at our website, iowapublicradio.org.
Thich Nhat Hanh, the revered Zen master, teacher, and poet, died last week in his native Vietnam. Brother Thai, as he was known by his community and students, transmuted what he had experienced as chaos and bloodshed in his country and his life into an ability to speak with equal measures, directness, and compassion to the many conflicts and bewilderments of contemporary life. He was a great teacher of the wonderful practice of walking meditation. He taught a way of living to face suffering, fear, and violence, beyond ourselves, and yet to become fresh, solid, and bright. I interviewed him in the
That months spoke out of the deadly natural COVID deaths in the state of Maryland, even though hospitalizations are down. Omicron was so contagious, it infected more people than any other variant. But more people were sick, and as a result, more died. Something everyone is worried about. Omicron is much catchier than the Delta virus. WTV's Rachel Cardin in Baltimore. We're getting a letter still to the IRS about the child's tax status. Tax expert Caroline Bruckner says this should help you file your taxes.
And recognizing that this may be a little bit confusing, the IRS rolled out a new website, the childtaxcredit.gov website, where you can go to research how much you should have received, how much you did receive, and reconcile that letter with what you actually got.
The IRS Commissioner says filing this year could be especially challenging due in part to their COVID-related stimulus programs. It may be up to the Supreme Court to decide what the next decade of Alabama's congressional districts will look like. CBS's Aaron Navarro is following.
State Attorney General filed a motion on Friday that where they canceled the redraw by the court. The three-judge panel found earlier this is retiring. We haven't heard from Brady himself. You're listening to ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? And should I try it? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. It's the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Nasal irrigation is an effective, all-natural way to clean your nose. It's not a drug. It's more like plumbing. Saline goes with one nostril around the back of the nose and out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and germs. I'm Martin Hope, and I invented Navage to make cleaning your nose easy. It's the world's only nose cleaner with powered suction. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Over 2 million sold. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Plummeting temperatures combined with soaring inflation have winter heating bills across the country skyrocketing. ABC's Alex Perez has looked at each half of American households that primarily use natural gas for heating, projected to spend on average 30% so possible.
Because your local staples store has the tools your business needs to get work done from home. And right now, you can save up to 40% on select chairs to put the finishing touch on your home office. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. N226, in-store Main Block Supply Drive.
When others feature fries as an afterthought, all you're left with are cold, soggy fries. That's why Wendy's new fries are the ones you won't forget. Guaranteed to be hot and crispy, or no replacement. We're talking natural cut, skin-on fries, perfectly seasoned with a head start. In fact, they even prefer to have new ones over mixed up. These are fries so hot and crispy, they beg a new question.
What would you like with your fries?
Charged in the January 6th Capitol insurrection.
If I run and if I win...
During the pandemic,
dentists report a 71% increase in teeth grinding infractions, a 63% jump in chipped or cracked teeth, and a 62% hike in joint disorder symptoms. Blame pandemic-related stress.
When presented with a stressful event, the body releases hormones release energies.
Millions of people use Zoom Phone, the innovative and feature-rich cloud phone system for businesses of any size. Zoom Phone is simple to use, whether you're on a mobile device, desktop, laptop, or
employee. Both charges felony forgery.
Dave Packer, ABC News.
Variable Furniture and Mattress is having a warehouse overstock sale. They are seriously overloaded and jam-packed with over $1 million worth of merchandise that must be liquidated. Snag roofer gloves on the road. Variable Furniture and Mattress. Buy it now, take it now. Bring your trucks and trailers. Everything 27 to 57% off. Quality name brands like Best, Ashley, Rustic, Barnwood, Allwood, American Purdue, Benchmaster, Therapeutic, Amish, and more. Free financing is available. Shop Variable Furniture and Mattress Center in the Third West Mall. Come now for the best selection and the lowest prices.
You probably leave thousands of dollars on the table at a diner. Why leave thousands on the table with your tax return? Jackson Hewitt will help ensure you don't. Welcome to DS9. Oh my God! This is my first virtual reality TV. Don't leave thousands on the table this year. Discover thousands of dollars in tax credits instead. Learn more at JacksonHewitt.com.
You and your phone have been through a lot this past year. It's been your lifeline to the world. And now some big wireless company is telling you you've got to buy a new phone from them and sign their contract? They don't control you. With TrackPhone Wireless, you can keep the phones you already have. Already got a 5G phone? Keep that too. Because TrackPhone runs on America's best network now with 5G nationwide. Plus, we've got unlimited talk and text smartphone plans starting at just $20. TrackPhone Wireless. Now you're in control. 5G nationwide access requires a 5G cable price. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Rob tried to manage his constipation without pain, discomfort, and bloating day after day. After realizing it was irritable bowel.
To children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at Linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Avian Iron Pharmaceuticals.
Hey, Karen, we need that tax report by tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, give me that expenses.
Safari's accounting firm. Client growth is exponential.
We're a couple of accountants short.
He needs Switchmart accountants at Whiplash-P.
Hey, so why aren't the receivables matching up?
Indeed can help us hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. InstantMatch instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 with your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply. We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But Spanish is
pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
KDHL and the Weather Eye Weather Center, your team for complete weather coverage.
It's all the people who volunteer their time. So Science Bound is what I call the Southern gospel music, singing news.
savings, you can't afford to lose a big portion of your nest egg. Can be managed. We're working hard to educate people about this from the prevention side. So,
Today's infamous superintendent. Someone with handyman superpowers and a concierge alter ego.
Anyone know any good electricians in the apartment?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yes, even making early stages.
By a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have an
Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you.
in the grass at night, spotting all kinds of constellations, maybe glimpsing at a shooting star or marveling at the cloudy outline of the Milky Way? No? This outdoor pastime has all but disappeared from our lives as light pollution from buildings, billboards, street lamps, and even security lights from your neighbor's garage make it impossible to see but a few stars at night. The dark sky has become a rarity in the modern world, and scientists across the globe are finding ways to bring it back.
Yesterday, my daughter said, look at all the stars and planets and stuff, and it was like, that's how we can collect stars. And I thought, this world, or even beyond that, you're having to obviously get out of the city, but maybe even get to really rural areas or out west, or, to really all the way to New Zealand. Definition of light pollution is just the overuse and misuse of artificial light at night.
In Las Vegas. The NFL's best face off in the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown.
7 Eastern on ESPN. And see the league's stars shine one more time in the Pro Bowl. The 2022 Pro Bowl in Las Vegas, presented by Verizon. Coverage begins Sunday at 3 Eastern on ABC and ESPN.
Here, South Carolina went from losing Clowney. We had not been.
She was correct in what she said. It just wasn't as permissible for this program.
Find the weekdays at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and the SEC network.
The jury's still out. I don't think you can make a definitive comment on Jalen Hurts right now. You hope the progression continues.
The First Draft Podcast with Mel Kiper, Todd McShay, and Field Yates. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast.
It's NBA on ABC time. Randall.
Let's go, Nick. Julius Randle in the clutch. Julius Randle has become a 3-level scorer.
Versus LeBron.
2-on-1 fast break. LeBron with the jump.
He is clearly a top 5 player in the NBA today. It's Saturday prime time, presented by Medical. Knicks versus Lakers at 8:30 Eastern. Saturday, DC. Home of the NBA Campus.
From NBA Countdown.
Good shot. Finish first. About a half hour from the ball.
Right to your radio.
James Harden should be for them to win the game. Impact the people of the
Weekday mornings at 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN Plus.
The Drake Bulldogs play here live on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Question about Matthew Stafford. If it was a strong organization from the beginning of his career, could he have achieved an into the look up?
Monday, starting at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2.
Best week ever, ESPN Radio. Peter Byrne, Katie George. We've been talking a little bit about Tom Brady announcing on his behalf in the media members saying that he's going to be retiring. If they do believe to be the case, Brady and himself talking about it. Let's put a pause button on the phone. I still think it's a situation where he's like, hey, listen, I was going to tell a sponsorship to this deal, and now the cat may be out of the bag for a little bit. But guess what? We'll have plenty of time to talk about that. Because I didn't think Tom Brady, a guy who, even Jeff Darlington talked about, hey, listen, he didn't want this.
DanPatrick.com, FoxSportsRadio.com. Some equipment described is optional.
A big job takes big equipment.
Wouldn't necessarily do that. Now, it's not the job of a journalist to determine, well, you don't want to break it because Tom Brady wouldn't do this. If there's news, you break the news. So you go forward from that. But it leads us into the great games today, and I want to go in the order of which they're going to be played because I'm enthralled by this Bengals-Chiefs game. But I'm trying to figure out, Katie, if it's because I have just fallen in love with Joe Burrow, Jamar.
That our company with that's a 20 hour per week internship. 20 hours.
Is extremely normal. But if it's true, it's normal, and it'll all.
Spain later this year.
Your Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data plus 5 gigabytes and no contract with nationwide 5G on America's best network. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight no contract, no compromise. Private capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. StraightTalk.com.
Jackson Hewitt needs you to know 3 things about filing taxes this year. 1, there are thousands of dollars worth of tax credits on the table. 2, you have to file for them to make sure you get the right amount. 3, a Jackson Hewitt tax pro will help track down every credit you deserve. Tax credits for being a parent, taking care of a parent, going to school, and so much more. You don't want to miss out on thousands. Jackson Hewitt knows that. Discover thousands in tax credits and get your biggest refund guaranteed. Learn more at jacksonhewitt.com.
Sports Radio 1520, The Ticket.
So these times.
Protocol, Danny Reed said he will be available. So, kind of their center fielders should be available, and that will definitely help them. Another interesting offshoot.
As the NFL season winds down, just seems like yesterday. We were like, week 1. Now here we are at the Super Bowl. As the NFL season winds down, just seems like yesterday. We were like, week 1. Now here we are at the end of the season. If you're just joining us.
Boards, city councils, and stuff like that, but
that Brady is going to retire. It's just a matter of getting the official word. As I said, I think it's official. Maybe even Brady wanted it to. But that's what happens in the world of social media. And if you have people and sources inside of those camps and people that are close to Tom, and you're able to get that info, you're going to go with it. And again, I think what his agent Don Yee said, no one's denying this, but let's wait until Tom says it's official, because I think you still have people trying to figure out, like, is this real? Is he going to come back? And then other people, like I said, are Leonardo DiCaprio's character in Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not going. I'm not leaving. So I don't think that's the case. I do think this is going to happen, but
Incondicionalmente tuya.
Up to 24 hours.
Wow. Why you advance 24? The sanitizer 4 out of 5 doctors are using their own homes. So why aren't you?
Welcome to Culture Crash. The next floor like and I don't know
so we talked.
To find that 58% on the top row,
right. With Russell Wilson being banged up, Lamar Jackson missing the last handful of games, and the losing streak. At one point, and the wheels came off the tracks, right? Ended up with a losing record. But if you look at Arizona, Kyler Murray was the 2 centers.